Space tech. Starlink and beyond space technology isn't just about rockets anymore. It's about connecting the entire planet. From Starlink's satellite internet to ambitious future projects, space tech is transforming how we communicate, travel, and explore. In this video, we'll dive into Starlink and what lies beyond. Part 1. Starlink in a nutshell. Okay, so Starlink is basically SpaceX's super ambitious plan to create a network of satellites that provide high-speed internet access to almost every corner of the globe. It's like a global Wi-Fi network beamed down from space. And here's how it works in a really simple way. SpaceX launches these small satellites into low orbit around the Earth. They work together to form a network that can send and receive data, basically allowing you to connect to the internet no matter where you are. The cool thing is, these satellites are way closer to us than traditional satellites. This means the connection is much faster and more reliable. It also helps that there are so many of them. As of today, SpaceX has launched over 3,500 satellites, and they have permission to launch even more. So how does this help us? Well, Starlink aims to solve two major problems with the way the internet currently works. Firstly, getting internet to places that are really far away or hard to reach is usually super expensive, because companies have to lay cables or use up a lot of energy for radio signals. This means lots of people in rural areas of other countries don't have internet at all, or if they do, it's really slow and unreliable. Starlink cuts out this middleman by beaming internet directly from space. Secondly, traditional internet infrastructure like cables and towers is expensive and takes a long time to build. If there's a natural disaster like a flood or a hurricane, it can take a long time for people to get back online. Starlink satellites are quick and cheap to put up, and can quickly restore internet access in emergency situations. Part 2. Why does Starlink matter? So, you might be thinking, okay, connecting people to the internet is nice, but why should I care? Well, better internet access is a big deal. For one, it gives people in remote or underserved areas the same opportunities to connect with the world. We're talking about education, healthcare, financial services, you name it. It's also a huge help for countries that don't have a lot of wired infrastructure. And when people have better access to information, amazing things happen. They can learn new skills, start businesses, and connect with people in different cultures. Plus, faster and more reliable connections can really help with things like farming, transportation, and even disaster response. Part 3. Beyond Starlink. The next wave of space tech, Starlink is definitely leading the charge, but they're not the only ones. Lots of companies and space agencies are working on similar projects. Amazon's Project Kuiper, for example, plans to launch over 3,200 satellites to provide internet to more than 100 million people in underserved areas. OneWeb, a British satellite company, has its own constellation of 4,000 satellites with plans to offer global coverage by 2023. And China has its own satellite network called Guowang, which provides internet access to rural areas and is also used for scientific research and disaster response. There are also some crazy ideas in the works, like a space-based solar power station that beams energy to Earth. Now that would be a real game changer. But it's not just about internet. These networks can help with all kinds of things. Airplanes, ships, self-driving cars, and even remote surgery could all rely on space-based networks for faster communication and more reliable connections. Imagine a world where you can call up your doctor from a remote village, have a video chat, and get medical advice in real time. Or how about farmers who can use drones to monitor their crops and make better decisions about when to plant and harvest? It's pretty mind-blowing stuff. Part 4. The impact on everyday life. So what does all this mean for us regular folks? Well, soon enough, Starlink and other satellite internet services could become as common as smartphones. They could even be built into planes, ships, and cars. This means that almost anywhere you go, you'll be able to connect to the internet and communicate with people around the world. On top of that, the development of space-based tech creates loads of new jobs in engineering, manufacturing, and other fields. It's also helping to build new industries that were never possible before. Who knows? Maybe you'll end up working on the next big space project. And that wraps up our journey through space technology. It's an exciting field that's constantly evolving. Do you think space-based internet will change the world as much as the smartphone did? Let me know in the comments. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more videos like this. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.